We bout to blow explosive. We bout to blow explosive. Been making bad decisions. Empty bottles on the floor, yeah. Hella obsessed with winning. I be grinding on the low, yeah. Never losing.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it, welcome to it, welcome to it. It's your boy Moochie for the babies, and if you just tuned in, this is Moochie Matters, or of course the channel where I speak about things that matter to me. Today, food matters to me a lot. As you can see on the total food plate, and it's about to go down. It's about to go down. If you have not seen already by the description or by the little intro to the video, as we do this mixture mukbang nyana. Well, in this mixture mukbang nyana, we're gonna have a bit of a conversation. As you can see, not by myself. I'm with one of my very, very good friends. Say what's up to my people, bro.
Moochie Matters.
He's joking. Today's shot. This nigga's gonna speak low. Nigga, this is not his normal voice. I suspect as this goes on, you guys will hear his normal voice. So yeah. That's right.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, no, it's weird. You're greeting people that aren't in the room. Welcome to my life. So anyway, now we're gonna be definitely eating because we're definitely hungry. We're working all day. And we're talking and wondering what it is we're going to talk about. And because this is food related, what I want to talk to you guys about, as you can see in the description, is embarrassing food moments that happen on a date. Because everybody's either been on the receiving end or been the one making the mistake of what food to order on a date. Sometimes you're both, or sometimes you've been both, like myself. But I did ask you guys to send me your worst food experiences on a date. So I'm on a date with my boy Neo.
Yeah.
This is a date, this counts.
Actually, I was thinking about what you were saying about dates regarding food that went wrong. Would dining and ditching be regarded as a food related incident?
Yes.
Or is that like a plain crime?
It's first of all, it's a crime, but also it is definitely a story about, and there is one story like that, which I'll share with you guys later. You must remind me. So yeah, what we have here today, of course, is a bunch of burgers. We both love cheeseburgers, so we got a bunch of that. There's fries everywhere. There's some onion rings over here as well. We have, you guys know Americans, was that Thanksgiving last week. Thanksgiving strictly in North America.
Yeah, I mean by virtue of the criminal act that...
Oh yes, because of how it started. Right, so we can just all jump in there.
Yeah.
And it's happened that you say, oh, even me, but you don't know where it started, huh? So, and they love, and I'll show you guys, in case you can't see again, they love mac and cheese. I don't know why Americans are obsessed with mac and cheese. I must get you a fork.
But also, their mac and cheese comes from, you know, in America they have like government cheese. So it stems a lot from poverty.
Not dope cheese. So they eat a lot of cheese because they just have a lot of free cheese.
Yeah, free cheese. Like what? Like Lanya Sasa, but instead of Zaka. Government cheese.
Oh my goodness. So now we're gonna delve straight into it, and of course we have some wine as well. And that's the dope thing about this Mr. Delivery app, is that you can also order food from Checkers Liquor.
No, not liquor from Checkers Liquor, but food from...
Yeah, you can also order liquor from Checkers Liquor. What did I say?
He said you can order food from Checkers Liquor.
Okay, you definitely cannot order food from Checkers Liquor. Maybe you can order a snack, I don't know. But yeah, otherwise there's the Checkers Liquor store available on the Mr. Delivery app, and order yourself some beverages if you're into them. I like to have some wine with my food most of the time, so I do have some white wine that I ordered from Checkers Liquor, and I do have a red wine as a backup chilling under here as well. So we have a Cab Sav, and we definitely have a Chardonnay. So we're gonna be enjoying that. In fact, we're gonna do that right now. Let's pour ourselves a young glass of. I say glass of and I say wine. I know they're gonna be tuned in. Shout out to my wine-ish ladies, always teaching me about the world of wine and all that. But that's another conversation for today. But yeah, I'll go straight right ahead because we're pouring some wine.
Also, I think it needs to be mentioned that if you see me drinking very quick, I just knocked off. So this is like a quinoa because I just knocked off. It's not just for Mr. Limmy. I'm very thirsty.
Or he really likes alcohol. Both these things are alright. So I'm gonna go straight ahead and tell you guys a young story. Just to begin, before I read your stories, before no one shares his story, I want to tell you guys about a food story of my own. By the way, this kind of arrangement here, where we have a full chicken, the mac and cheese, cheeseburgers, fries, onion rings, is probably on a first date not your go-to meal. Personally, I think. I don't think, because there we go. Get the sauce everywhere. This nigga has sauces everywhere. So it's not very conversational food. You know what I mean?
Like when someone asks you what's your favorite color, and you have a mouthful of burger.
Like what did you say? Oh, a very important question. Like, would you ever get married? And you go, you're getting to know somebody, so maybe you want to answer these questions.
Oh, here we go.
You're gonna answer these questions a little bit more freely and give yourself a chance to speak. So when you're having, unlike ourselves here, this type of fast food around, it's very hard on a first date. So I wanted to date with somebody, and it was in the city of Cape Town. I was in the city of Cape Town a long time ago, and
set the scene.
Wait, I've told you the story, so you know how the story ends.
Oh,
yeah. So many months ago, I was in Cape Town, and the person I was with, I decided, let's go, and because I'm in from Joburg, so of course I want to be by the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So let's go somewhere by the ocean where I can see. Naturally, you're gonna have some seafood, as I'm in Cape Town, and that I suggest a dope place, which was, I won't say fancy, but a little bit fancy, to be honest. It was a fancy place.
Like, it needs a little bit of etiquette.
It needs a little bit of etiquette. You must know a little bit about these menus. You know those menus that have like 7 things. Yeah. And you're like, where's the rest of the food? The menu has 7 things, bro. One of those 7 things, or you go home. You know what I mean? So it was one of the situations. I didn't know how homegirl I was with.
There's places where they don't sell fries.
Exactly. You don't get fries here. So we're at this place and we ordered and we did exactly this. I got us a bottle of white wine. It's a beautiful afternoon in Cape Town. The sun is about to, so you can hear the seagull. You know what I mean? What? That type of place. Homegirl, I can see her face starts to change a little bit, She's not about that life. And as her face starts to change, I can feel that I may have made a mistake. Bring her here. I may have made a very, very terrible mistake, and maybe I need to backtrack a little bit. But it's too late because I've ordered some wine, so we're there. So I asked her what she wants. She's like, she's asking the waiter when he comes back, do you need some help perhaps? I can tell you what we have. We'll know what to catch up the day. I can see her face starts to change some more. Catch up the day? What are you getting? So this is going really bad really quickly. It's headed for a nightmare almost. So I'm trying to see on the menu whether there's like maybe a steak. Because then she started getting more and more agitated. Like, oh my goodness, what is going on in this plate? Eventually she snaps at the waiter as he explains up. All she wanted was some rice and some meat. And so we had to put a meal together. The girl's like, you can get some rice on the side. And then you can get this, probably like a sirloin steak or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, put those things together. She was not impressed.
Don't forget, the thing about Mtobatang rice ganam. How about the rice like in a nice little shape?
Yeah.
But the rice is like a plate.
A plate full of rice. And that's the thing how the rice arrived. The rice was just, how it comes from the mountain. You know the Instagram rice? The rice that comes and been built into a lower mountain was what was going on.
Yeah, so let me think. My worst food related experience was
burger time, baby.
A few years ago. A long time ago actually. Maybe 2012, somewhere there. This friend of mine, we used to work together, so she took me out on a lunch date, and then she taught me how to eat sushi. So as she taught me how to eat sushi, she told me, no, this is what you do, blah blah blah, what you do. But I wasn't concentrating, so I was just eating, like she basically was doing the things for me, putting them on my plate and I eat. So now I think CHOW. So a week later, I have a date with these girls. So because I have this newly acquired sushi skill that I think I suggested these girls. It was a double date, me and a friend of mine. I won't say his name now. He's in a loving relationship. So we go out for sushi with these new girls that we met. So these girls had never eaten sushi. So I told them, no, don't worry, I got this. Sushi. Sawa.
Why did you date?
So when we get there, like obviously we took wasabi, soya sauce, and like when all the different nigiri, like who easy, play So one thing I saw, because I like immediately when that thing, like when that shit landed in front of me, it like I went blank. Kilometer, how this shit goes. So I text my girl, I text my friend who a week later had taken me out on a sushi date. So I asked her, like, and he's like, I'm on my phone underneath the table, I'm on a date. I need help. How to do this.
Things are bad.
Yeah, things are bad. Because I know, how do you eat it? You know, all this stuff. So I get to hotel and I remember last week there was something that was hot. Like something in the sabah. So I can't remember if it's now I can't remember if nearly the wasabi or nearly the soy sauce. So I don't want them to try anything that could be hot and then become my cat. So my friend is busy giving me tips. I don't know, you do this, 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 you do this. And then because I'd forgotten the episode, don't forget there's ginger as well. So Kilibe. Suffice to say that I got the combinations wrong, but I'm about to imagine wasabi,
Get raw
because I actually supposed to use the ginger to cleanse your palate. Right. I somehow got it in my head that you use the wasabi to cleanse your palate.
Oh my goodness.
So oh my god, it was So you can imagine how the date went. Me and my friend left alone that evening. So yeah. If you've ever eaten raw wasabi, you know how much of a disaster that shit is.
What do you not order on a first date? What do you not order? You know, and like this, like I'd say maybe don't order a burger. Some people have very good burger etiquette and they don't want to eat a burger really, you know what I'm saying? People order it's called a bunless burger. So it's what it is, it's not a burger. Someone brings you a patty and cheese on top of it. It's like a steak.
It's a steak.
It's a steak.
And then they put like but the bunless burger doesn't have lettuce. What do they?
They do the same lettuce, they throw everything else on top, tomato, and then they expect you to eat that. On a date, I wouldn't go and do that thing. Ribs, guys. Ribs. On a date, think very, very carefully about this. Ribs. In the middle of a conversation, you're grinding. That's not what it looks like when somebody's clean ribs. Like, you can't eat rib chill. Because you know, there's so much, the meat on the bone, you have to like get into it.
But I guess also like it depends on what you're trying to portray on the date, like first date or not, right? If someone like me, I'd probably order ribs to break ice. Like, Boma, you know what, actually, let's get nasty. but and also like if Kapaten, you best believe I'm ordering ribs. If like to portray something that like some sort of formality or like formal or civil, I probably wouldn't. But if it's a nice young, let's grab a drink, you order some fucking ribs.
I'm particular about first date because here's the thing about it, and this is a story from my boy of mine. He was working with some girl, had gone on a date with some girl, and the place where she went, they bring you these skewers. So they'll give you beef and chicken, and you can get some crocodile, and then sometimes they bring you pork. Like the girl was eating everything, but she didn't eat pork.
She doesn't eat pork.
She didn't eat pork, but she suffered through eating pork because of what this guy had taken.
She a Muslim?
I think she was. Well, whatever she was, she didn't eat pork. Whether she was a Muslim or other religious purposes.
If she wasn't eating pork for religious purposes and she ate pork for a boy,
yeah,
that's so much more worse.
Oh my god! I think it's like extra sinning.
Yes.
Now imagine pretending to like something because you like someone. You know what I mean?
But
like you really don't like you went, like somebody told you, oh my god, and you really like this person, they tell you, yo, I love chicken so much, and you're like, oh my god, chicken is the worst thing in the world. There's one thing you never find in my house, it's chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
And this person loves chicken. Like,
And you like this person, you want to impress this person.
and they're like, I'm gonna take you to the best chicken place in the world. And all you're hearing is horror. The horror that awaits you. And the place is called Chicken.
Yeah.
That's the name of the restaurant. It has to be called Chicken. Oh, we know chicken.
Like you know those restaurants where they have like weird food chicken like variations, like with chicken fingers.
Chicken of the game. How can they tell you chicken? They're like, okay, but this tastes like chicken.
Yes.
You know, it's like frog. Or something, or it's crocodile. So imagine summering through something like that because you like somebody so much. That's like the love for food. We love food so much that when we go out, we all become weird about food. You know what I mean? Everybody loves food. I love food. I like binging and eating like this all the time. Sometimes, you know the one where you have guests over and you're like, man, these guests all around. I don't know if they know what's happening in this house. What do you do to chicken bones when there's no guest?
Well, you're about to see what I do. Chicken bones.
I'm talking to all of you at home. What do you do to chicken bones when there are no guests around? In fact, let me get some chicken too.
Look, one thing I can tell you is that if you eat chicken and there's a little bit of meat left in the chicken, you didn't eat the chicken. You played with the chicken.
If you eat the chicken, eat the chicken.
And also don't forget, God, I think about like eating something for the first time on a date. Like if you've never eaten anything, the least you want to do to try it is to eat it in the comfort of your own home. Because what if it makes you sick? I understand trying to impress your partner, but what if you can't do it like genuinely? Because you know black people in this thing are going to pork about code. That's nonsense.
What?
Pork about code.
What's the code in English?
In tonsils.
Right.
Tonsils.
That's the other thing, you know, people ask you to eat the weirdest things to feel better. Just eat some potatoes. This kid has potatoes in his diet. That's why he's failing at school. What? What are you talking about? That's not why I'm failing at school. Get me a tutor.
You should almost remind you. Check that story that you saw about the old people who dine and dish.
Absolutely. Alright, let's actually have a toast quickly. Now I want to switch it up.
Wait, serviette.
Now I'll talk to you guys about the stories you sent me. Alright guys, we still at it. As we're saying, we're still mukbanging out here. We just have to take 2 seconds to get you guys these questions. And okay, now we're having this mac and cheese that we're telling you about.
Oh shit, wait.
You make me sound like a liar. You're like,
No, I'm always scared to eat because I'm lactose intolerant. So we need to
That's exactly what we're talking about.
we need to
When we ordered the mac and cheese, you're just like, I must help my friend.
No, we need to record this very quickly because it's going to get very bad for you.
Alright, so having mac and cheese and now is definitely lactose intolerant. The things you'll do for a friend. Just like the things you'll do on a date.
How many of us? Like
real friends. Alright, so just to end up the video, I'm gonna take you guys through a few of the stories that you guys sent about some terrible first dates or dates where you went out on what happened via food. It's a terrible food date related incident. And here are a few of the things you guys told me, right? So this girl said, first of all, this is a classic one. He said he wasn't hungry. Several of you ladies said this. Ladies, by the way, strictly women answered this question. So that's what I tell you, first of all, men aren't willing to acknowledge the shit things that they've done in dates. In terms of because it was normal to you to do that thing. So only women responded to these questions that I asked about what was happening. So one girl was like, this man ordered water only. And you had to split the bill. He ordered H2O only, and he insisted that he split the bill. Are you joking? That's so bad.
No, let me tell you something. I know those ones. Kids and about mom. You set a date, hoping a check would clear. The check didn't clear, but you still have to go on the date.
Oh, you know that one? When you're out and you're waiting for money to come in, you're like, they said it would be there in an hour. So you trusted the hour.
Oh my God.
And it became the worst hour of your life.
You get concentrated and you're irritable, like wait until I come out for every man. No, I know those ones, and especially like normally it's not even like a company to clear. I agree before you left, you spoke with your homie or Bafanas. I want to send something. Your homie is not.
Who's gone MIA?
Oh man.
All right, let's get to another one. This homie stuck his finger into this girl's pasta to see if it was hot. She was complaining about her pasta, and then he was like, "What do you mean it's cold?" This girl, like you're with your grandmother when you're a baby.
Wait, but this date is only coming. Like if it's a first date and you do that, it's a little bit weird. But if you and I have exchanged saliva, i.e., we've kissed,
Yeah.
Let's to check the temperature.
Baby man.
Then I guess it's much better.
Well, I would be very interested to find out what the rest of the story is. Were they dating or not? Because obviously she'll call him that guy. Because they're broken up now. Back then it was probably baby.
Yeah,
But
sure.
baby.
I used to like it when I dipped my finger in your pasta.
Oh, something. So another pasta incident. There's a lot of pasta incidents here. So after he was done eating his plate of pasta, there was some sauce at the bottom. So he slurped the sauce.
What?
He sprinked the bowl out. Like it was tea. So slurping pasta is what we're doing now.
Honestly, you can't slip without the sound like it.
You gotta slurp. You have to commit. You have to commit to the slurp. Every slurp needs you to commit. You must commit to the slurp. You can't. No matter how much you try to do that, the slurp will betray you. Because if there's a little spaghetti on it, you go. You have like sauce on your glasses or something. This guy one guy drank hot chocolate using a teaspoon. The whole
like it's soup.
Yeah, all of it. Not just the when it was too hot. Drank the entire hot chocolate on this date using a teaspoon.
Also, there's two things wrong with that. A, you're an adult, you should not be drinking hot chocolate outside of the home. B, what did you order a milkshake? Like, you're off that way, like milkshake, hot chocolate. You're on a date, you got some fucking wine, you're a grown man.
I can't imagine ordering hot chocolate.
Also, like having hot chocolate in the street is like crazy because hot chocolate you associate with cozy things.
Yes.
Chalinyan on the couch, you know. Then in the street, then I mean, street hot chocolate is not something I don't.
You call it street hot chocolate. It's definitely a regular hot chocolate. Hasn't changed names because they're having it outside your house. Oh no way. What's girl please weirdly offended by this? Saying he was a
psycho
vegetarian, and he ordered pizza with butternut on it, and she felt offended. So this has nothing to do with bad ordering at all. This man simply does not eat meat. But this girl is like, I was disgusted when his pizza had butternut. But you know,
he's angry at his food preferences.
yes, his dietary preferences.
I hate the fact that you don't eat meat. What kind of nonsense is that?
He kept licking his fingers.
Like this, the grain.
The food was so good, he kept going. No, this is another guy. He kept eating all his food and he licked his fingers consistently throughout the meal. He never stopped licking his fingers, she says.
Oh shit! I also have a bit of a licking. Like when food is really good and I make sound like like those sounds happen a lot.
Who are you?
No, I like food.
I don't know who you are.
I'm very like the type of eater.
Oh my god. Another guy went out for dinner. This is a broke guy situation. I think this is where we're gonna end it. The other guy went out to dinner, but he ate before he
Oh no, we've all done that.
he ate before he went to dinner. When he got there, he says, you know what, actually, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. Me personally, I'm good. And then whenever you show the side of the menu you must order from, I think you should concentrate on this side of the menu. Don't flip it this side.
So what do you wings? Like the snail for like the main course.
Yeah, about a chapati snail salad of the day.
That's like bullshit started that potato skin.
Potato skin. How to call it that?
When they finish making it, but then they all peel potatoes. They throw it in the deep fry.
And they're like, somebody's gonna eat this. We don't know who, but someone's gonna eat it.
But look, just in closing, the best thing to do is to do like dating as a construct is very uncomfortable. You know those first date things. You're beginning for the kiss. What do you eat? Just do something that doesn't make you focus on the date.
Yeah.
Like something, like the date should be sort of like an accompanying factor. That's why I think like bowling as a date are fun.
Yeah.
Because you concentrate on not sucking at bowling.
Exactly. Instead of like not wondering what food to order on the menu.
Yeah,
like, I don't know how to spell this.
Yeah.
What namaka rice. You should have just said the entire time.
Go to an arcade, or better yet, like just go to a bar. Like that's how grown men ask for dates anyway. Not can I take you more? Let's grab a drink.
Exactly.
Let's get fucking wasted.
Nobody says, yo, can I take you out on this particular dinner? What's this particular dinner really? Think about it. What is this particular? Unless there's a restaurant, I mean, there's James Oliver's in town tonight making dinner. Well, where are you actually going to go where it's like a spectacular dinner? I mean, you do that anyway in your relationship. But if it's your first night, there's no reason. I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Exactly.
No one wants to go on a first date and sit down and like eat well done seared scallops.
Actually, dating should remove the pressure from your everyday life. So can I let pressure go spanning? Can I let pressure after hours? Can I let pressure happen?
Yo, unity affair at the escort stuff like that.
Hey, like, no. I want to relax, kick back, have a drink, do some bowling.
Anyway, so yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for Date Night In. For you, your friends, or you and Bay, anything that you need is definitely on there. You can get as messy as you want with all the pasta and all the burgers and all the chicken wings, or you can keep it simple as well, and with all the desserts. And of course, if you want something to drink, you can definitely enjoy that with Checkers Liquor, which is also available on the app.
Well, another fact that I can earn e-bucks from Horeka Bojalwa, Horeka like takeaways. I can generally you feel guilty. Oh man, I should be cooking. Maybe too much takeaways, but then those e-bucks kick in. And you're like, okay, a little bit better than the other guys where you don't get e-bucks.
Right on.
Other guys don't give you e-bucks.
So alright, so shout out to the guys for rocking with me today, and please leave in your comments, tell us any story you have that's food related, what feature is your favorite on it, and of course any other comments that you may have about what we've been talking about here today. Drop them down there. Let's chit, let's chat, like, comment, and of course always subscribe. Click the little bell notification, so every time I drop some content, you are the first to know that it's out there. For myself, Muchi for the babies, and my friend Noeza, yeah, we out of here.